Friends, 2 days ago, I did a video exposing Tinubu about the 500 billion they said we were going to borrow and to use to support the less privileged, the poor, as a result of the subsidy removal. And I did emphasize that that money was they were going to embezzle that money, they were going to loot it. Right now, on the news today, they released the list how they're going to spend the money. Now, according to the news, I saw on the Rise TV, the legislature, they approved the money with speed. Now, it's in the news. I'm not making it up. Search it out yourself. Now, oh my God, the legislators, the lawmakers, they are to get 70 million each. 70 million each monthly from that money aside their pay. They are going to get 70 million each aside their pay. Now, why they claim there will be 8,000 only, we go to the poor monthly. I want us to get this very clear. This money they are to try to include the 500 billion they're going to borrow, 800 billion from World Bank. All right, so get it straight. So this is the money they've given details on how they're going to spend. Now the poor are only to receive 8,000 monthly. Meanwhile, the lawmaker are going to get 70 million monthly. Firstly, in a video, I said I did appeal that anyone that has ever gotten a cent from the previous billions of dollars that the previous government borrowed should please indicate at the comment section. That video gained over $20,000, over 20,000 views rather, and countless comment. Everybody said no one get a cent. Now, fearless journalist Rufai of Arise TV also went on Twitter to appeal. Is there anyone that's ever gotten a cent from the money that the previous government has borrowed, billions of dollars they borrowed, and they claim to send to the less privileged, that he or she should please indicate, they should please come out to speak? Nobody, not one person. Now, going forward, now in the news, oh my God, not only this people are going to embezzle, they are going to loot the money they claim they're going to give to the poor, the 8,000. They're going to loot it definitely. If they've done it before, by telling the public they're going to give 30 millions to the poor, and not one single poor got a cent, not one come out to say this is what I receive, not one. If they've done it before, they're going to do it again. So my point is, it's obvious they're going to loot the money they are going to give to the poor. One. Number two, they have the audacity, they have the capacity, the capability to spill it out in the public space. The lawmakers are going to get 70 million each. So does it mean this is the reason why they refuse to scrutinize, they refuse to debate on the criminal bill that the so-called selected president said to them? They refuse to debate it. It was said to them in the morning, almost approved in the evening. Is this what wasn't this what I said? What I said before, that the reason why this guy, they'll mention that their puppet is the Senate president, is because they need somebody, a puppet, who can do their bit at will. The executive is another arm of government. We have three arms of government. Number one, the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. So the legislator, who are supposed to stand, be the mouthpiece of the masses, who are supposed to do desire of the masses, are not the one becoming the puppet of the executive. They have the nerves for their own stomach infrastructure to say they're going to be getting, and they approve, they're going to be getting 70 million from this money, including the one they are going to loot, they claim to give to the poor. Does these people have conscience? This legislature, our Nigerian politicians, do they have conscience? Do they really have blood that flow in their vein? No, please. Everyone, before I proceed, please type it and don't listen to this voice without typing this. Type it at the comment section. The evil Nigeria politicians and APC government cannot do does not exist. Please type it. The evil APC government and Nigeria politicians cannot do does not exist. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up so that Facebook and YouTube can recommend it. Ensure you share this video in all the groups you belong. Please, we must, Nigeria must work in our time. Nigeria, it must work in our time. If people like Jerry Rawlings did it in Ghana and Ghana became a better country, if people like Nelson Mandela did it in South Africa, South Africa became a country, there are still Nigeria Mandelas. There are still Nigeria Jerry Rawlings. Nigeria must work in our time. You listening to me, the only thing you can do to help your country is by make sure you support a video like this. You share it as much as you can. Because it seems to me our politicians, they don't have a conscience. They don't have the art of flesh. They have stony art. Listen to me. The Bible said, naked we came into this world, and it is certain naked we are going to depart. Of all the billions of dollars that Abacha, former President Abacha, loot, how much set did he take along with him to the grave? How much set did he take with him? How much set was he buried with? You came to the world naked, you will leave this world naked. Does our politicians are they aware of this reality? We came naked, we will live naked. The British were colonizing us years ago. They said no. We said we're gonna lead ourselves. How can we blacks be doing all manners of unimaginable evil to ourselves, to our own citizens, to the poor? Can these politicians for once let the Nigeria poor masses breathe? Can they please for once let our economy breathe? Can they please for once let the country breathe, let the country move forward? How can a country move forward like this when we have politicians who are leaders, who are self-centered, who are full of egocentrism and personality concept? How can the country move forward when we have people with the heart of evil, greedy fellows at the helm of affairs, people who think of their own stomach infrastructure, people who think of their own family without thinking of the poor masses? The money they claim they be giving to the poor, no one poor can come out and say they receive. No one family can come and indicate a family members of mine got so. Not one. I've got people in America after the COVID lockdown in America. I know of some person as at my level as a pastor, some person who send me tithe, who send me money from part of what they got from the government. The relief they got from government as a result of the COVID, of the COVID outbreak. Some cities in America, as a result, what they said this is what they get, what was paid to me this month. They are getting certain amount monthly, certain business. Some people send me money. They send me money from what they got from government. As a Nigeria, I cannot wait. I'm yet to see one person, one individual that said they've ever gotten a cent from the money the so-called APC government claim they are dishing out to the promises. I cannot see one. Even the so-called Agbadorians, the so-called psychopaths who are singing the praises, who are the so-called ethnic bigots who are supporting this comrade government, who are singing their praises. Not one of them. Most of them, they are wallowing in poverty. Most of them, they are wallowing in pain and agony, all because of ethnicity. Ethnicity. Many of them are singing their praises. How can you be suffering and smiling? For once, can some of you borrow some sense? I'm being irritated, to be honest. I'm being irritated. How can people, it seems to me, some of these individuals, they just make, see, sometimes I still don't blame these politicians. I blame this psychopath who, in spite of their suffering, they still sing their praises. Who is part of their suffering, instead of them to bury their head in shame, they will come to a comment section like us, who are dishing that truth to sensitize the public. They will come and be challenging us. They are the one that I pity. One thing I've said to myself, I said to myself, listen, if I want the millions, to roll it on my account now, I know some government officials that have reached out to me. The truth is, I'm someone who cannot say something with my mouth and my conscience will go against what I say. And I made a vow, the day I will ever eat the bread of sorrow and drink the water of iniquity, may that day never come. I can never have trillions of billions that will be offered to me in my account. Meanwhile, my conscience is at stake. Meanwhile, my conscience in this life, right from child, I walk with my conscience. That is why I have the audacity. I have the belief, the zeal to fight for the masses. Does our leaders have conscience? Is it the same act of flesh that we have that they have? 70 million, they will be receiving it monthly. Aside the money they are getting, aside the money they are paid, this is what they will be getting. Not only will they get that, they will also loot the money that is declared that is supposed to go to what's it called? To go to this thing, to go to the poor. In summary, why is all this borrowing to loot? What's the aim? The simple aim is this: they know that this government is illegal government. They know the judiciary is going to kick them out. There's no way. There's nothing the judiciary can do. The judiciary can't help them because the evidence is overwhelming. So what are they trying to do? They are trying to see whatever they can amass now, the illegal way they can amass, so that should there be a re-election they are pushing for, they will use that money to bribe the masses. That isn't that the reason they arrested Emelefi, the former CBN governor, for putting a restraint of cash flow during the election? That's the reason they are fighting him. Because as of today, the court has ordered them to release former CBN governor with immediate effect, so long they don't have anything to use to charge him to court. How can you arrest someone, you detain the person, and you are not looking for evidence to use to charge him to court? And these people, how can people, the criminals who are supposed to be charged, who are supposed to go on trial, charge innocent people to go on trial? Can't you say what politicians? This is why you people remember when that order came, of restriction of cash flow. Tinubu spoke and said this restriction of cash flow is because of him, of which was not the only one contesting. Now they got the former CBN governor arrested. Listen, I'm not a fan of the former CBN governor. Personally, I don't like it because in his time, I see him as a whatever, and he's a failed man. I'm not his fan, but I'm a man of truth. Now it's in the news. Court has ordered that they must release him if they don't have evidence to charge him to court. They are still detaining him because they are looking for evidence to charge him to court, but they have none. How can you be subjecting your citizen to pain and agony? But like I said, in our time, Nigeria will work. God bless you, fans. Please ensure you share this video. Please, I beg all of you, click the link on the comment section. Follow me on my YouTube channel for more updates. Should there be any restriction on Facebook, you can follow my updates on YouTube. God bless you. If you wouldn't mind, support this page with a star. God bless you. I will see you in my next video.